Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Annie. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. So it appears that Harry is plotting a bombshell U-return back into the family, demanding an apology from his brother. Prince William's friend has blasted Prince Harry and said he's as thick and he's a broken record. So it's not going to happen. Basically, it's blurred lines of reality and fantasy. That is the moon card. Basically, he will take the risk. He wants to take the risk. He wants everyone to take the risk, but it's basically hoping for a shared fantasy that they'll take the risk and blur the lines of his lies and obscure all the truths. And Harry basically is mentally insane. He wants to reenact the past. He's very much about trying to bury his demons kind of energy. Yeah, mow the lawn for me. Papa, clean up my mess. It's narcissism traits on steroids. And he wants him to scrub his image, of course. He expects all errors corrected and to make him look good, but really it's thick entitlement. He's paying for a speech writer, that he's paying more for the speech by a presidential speech writer. The fees alone are higher than the fees he's going to get for the speech alone, which is for the Clinton Global Initiative with Matt Damon. Basically, everyone's calling him a numbskull on X, and I'm just saying he's an acorn brain, where basically you can train a dog to do all kinds of tricks, but that dog won't be able to keep doing the trick. They can only do the one-trick pony, right? Harry cannot creatively do anything for himself. So once again, they're spending money in order to try and correct themselves, correct their image, scrub up their image, look like they're of importance and they have the capability to be on the world stage. Harry's a pentacle in reverse. He's lacking. He's not hardworking. He's not responsible. He doesn't want to be held responsible. That's why he wants to be half in, half out. He cannot be reliable. It's only when he wants to show up, when it's a good enough gig that makes him look good because he wants to be on the world stage. It's that attention he likes. That's why he's good socially, because he likes the attention. But all the other IQs he's low on. The emotional, the adversity, and the intelligence is all down. He's a numbskull. He doesn't have the progress or the growth to be a leadership and vision on the world stage. And he's on the world stage, and you can get away with it in the royal family, because before all this, people kind of like gave him an out. Well, it's Harry. We love Harry. He's just kind of, So people kind of accepted him, but it's not going to work on the world stage, only on the royal stage, because it's family and they can make him look good and they can correct and they can hide like they always did. And everybody believed the faux persona. So this is where he is a total thick idiot. It's kind of funny. It's getting to be ridiculously humorous at this point. So I want to do this speech here. I want to do a spread on this blind item number 7 of the Clinton Global Initiative. How will it be received? How will it be received? So he's not going to make any money. It should be a 6 of Pentacles upright, which is transactional, where I give and you receive. It's a give and take. Not going to happen. I will take those. And that, want it out. I will take it. So the very first one here is the Page of Cups in reverse. So with the Page of Cups in reverse, he's lacking emotional connection right now. And he knows he's bad emotional news. He's lost all inspiration. He's wounded. He's vulnerable. He's immature. He's got poor emotional growth. So that's low emotional IQ. His emotional IQ is so low, he's not even peaceful. He cannot remain peaceful. So he has no emotional peace right now. And with it being a cup in reverse, a lot of things are platonic. There's no honesty. So that's like sort of cognitive. He lacks empathy. It's only for himself, not for others. So really, he's drinking from his own cup, trying to serve himself, not others. He is not about serving others. It's about serving him. Basically, with that cup in reverse, is he has that, he lacks bonding abilities, true bonding. He has bad intention. He doesn't have the creativity in him. He cannot heal. He cannot heal life in himself, within himself. He has an inability to do so. He needs to do it through other people. There is no hope. There is no love. It's cognitive. It's fake. He has no spiritual connection. He's more agnostic or atheist. He has no happiness. He's got anhedonia, depression. There's that. And that with a page, he's immature. Total arrested development, under age of 12 years old. Pages are 0 to 12. He's under 0 to 12, so I'd put him about the brain of an 8-year-old. Then we have here another page. Page of Wands, upright. He wants business. Please let me be the wild child again. He wants to be the wild child where he gets to travel in and travel in and travel out. Oh, cool. You got it good. Let me tell you which one I want to do. Yeah, that one looks good. I'll do that one. He'll only do like the really big ones, the really big, largest functions where he can get on the balcony. That's what he wants. And then he gets to come in all excited, look like he's the fun traveling one. I'm outgoing. I'm so much fun. And everyone's going to love me. That's what he wants. He likes the attention. He likes to look like he's glowing up with enthusiasm and that he's hardworking. He wants to be a working royal. But they're saying, no, you're too immature and you're not capable here. Even if you travel in, it's a no to traveling in. He wants to be told, yes, 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 let me travel in. I'll do it if you let me do it. I'll come in on, and then I'll say it like it is. And then we have here 7 of Swords in the reverse position. And that's because the truth is out. Everybody knows about him. With that 7 of Swords, he's been busted as a covert narcissist, and his lies, he's been busted. And that's an apology card. He wants the apology, but the problem is there's been some stolen items that need to be returned. Will he do it? No. It's a no position. He wants he wants to accept an apology by them. Send me a nice emotional message, but he's not getting it, and I'll accept the apology, even though he's the snake in the grass. This is my snake in the grass, the liar, thief, getting away, barely putting in any effort, didn't really want to work, left, claiming I'm so happy, and now he's like, well, now you need to apologize to me and I'll accept it. And then I'll come in and I'll travel in. But you got to apologize to me and I'll accept. But the problem is, they know he's got high covert narcissist traits. That's like my Duper's Delight card. And he's not getting the Duper's Delight. He's not getting it. He's waiting for that apology. He's waiting for that new emotional beginning, that new emotional spark with the Page of Cups in the upright, but it's in reverse. He's waiting so he can travel in and be all excited about getting that apology. Then we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He shattered the family. So he shattered the family with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So he's got legal issues at this point. He should get a divorce. It is a divorce position. Only through divorce will they probably even speak to him. It's also about loss, separations. He's separated from his family. He's separated from the island of stability of his family. He's separated from the legacy. He's separated from the wealth, the solid foundation, the inheritances, all the fruits of life. He has no wise investments. He keeps spending, like on this speech, more than what he's getting paid. This speech is not even going to make him rich. He's getting nothing out of it. If he thinks he can build up anything for himself with Meghan out in California and be half in, half out, 6 months there and 6 months there, 6 months, it's not going to work out. He's going broke. That is 10 of Pentacles in reverse is about going bankrupt. So he's gone bankrupt. He's gone through, they go through money like bread on butter. He just can't keep it around. He just eats it all up. Meghan eats it up. It's just not going to stick around. He doesn't have it for generations and generations, and he wants to get back to that island of stability that he doesn't have. But I got to have that apology first. And you got to open up that emotional door for me. He's got his head up in the clouds here. This is like flying pigs here. But he's going to act like he's healed through therapy. This is why he says he's plotting a major U-turn. Part of that U-turn, I said he needs a psychiatrist like 3 times a week. He needs a detox specialist, among other things. And so this is probably what he's going to claim. Well, I went to therapy. I'm going to therapy, and I have self-love here. And I'm going to put out some loving emotional thoughts of you need to apologize to me. But he's expecting that. This is like a projection of himself, projection identification onto his family. Really, he's the liar who should apologize. He's the one who should give out loving messages. He's the one who should go in and be honest and say it like it is. And then maybe he can get that he crushed and crashed down his family, went scorched earth on his family, then maybe he can get back, but for himself only after a divorce. But that's not going to happen. It just goes to show how thick he is with those cards. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Just do a little bit different today. Oh, another page. My God, pages galore. Here's my child card. Wow, we got 3 pages on the table, you guys. We only need 1 more to go. Wow, we got the cup, we got the wand, and we got the sword. We just need the pentacle next. Another child card. Wow, he has arrested development of under the age of 12 on all 3 of them. He's like an 8-year-old brain. So this is the arrested development brain, intellectually speaking. So with the Page of Swords in reverse, he knows that he needs to be truthful. That's his truth. His truth is he knows the truth. He knows what he should do. Upright is that harsh conversations, the know-it-all. He knows he doesn't know shit, okay? He's too stupid. He can't write this speech, so it's going to make him look smart. It's going to make him look like he knows it all, but really he doesn't. And then he gets to give the speech. And to him, that's his truth when someone else writes it for him, right? He can't do it for himself because he's arrested development. Someone else has to do it for him. And it makes him look like he's in authority position, but he's not capable. So that's what he wants. He's not capable. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this card here. Let's do some clarification. Getting busted. Getting busted. So he wants to do a speech. How are people going to view him? Yeah, not too good, Harry. 6 of Cups. Is that 6 of Cups? Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse. So basically no reconciliation. Yeah, he wants to reconcile. He's using this as a way to get back in by doing this speech. If he does something that makes him look like his brother, then they're going to be interested in him to show them that he's capable. But they still are not going to have him. It's a no position. Nope, sorry. You're out. You've lost touch. You're in estrangement. It's the estrangement position of the 6 of Cups in reverse being told no. He's not going to get the sense of relief with the 6 of Cups upright. This is reconciliation upright and leaving the past behind. They're not going to leave. The UK government, the people, the family's not going to leave what he did behind. This is kind of like unlocking your skeletons in the closet and talking about it. Let's get through this through loyalty, sentimental energy. We'll be bittersweet, but we'll still welcome you back. Let's work through it kind of position because you're family and we've got nostalgia for you. And we know you're idolizing the past, blah, blah. We'll help you. This is like, no, you're still in estrangement. We're still we're not ready here. It's the bitter card. It's bad childhood card position and losing touch and estrangement. He doesn't want to be in estrangement. He's trying to turn all this around and get back what he lost so that they can hold his hand, give him fish, give him the fish pole, help him fish, and give him fish. He can't do that for himself. Back to, you can train a dog to do a few tricks, but that's about it. He needs them to catch fish for him too. Hold his hand like a child, that little child who never moved out. He wants to move back in. 6 of Cups in reverse is moving out. He wants to move back in. He wants to go back home and help him fish. Mow the lawn for me. Give me a clear path so I can look successful. I'll write all my speeches, blah, blah. It's the same energy of what he was used to in the royal family by hiring a speechwriter. He can't do shit for himself. Neither can Meghan. Yeah, I'm using the S word today. All right, because it applies. Let's clarify that 6 of Cups in reverse. The speech. We have 3 of Wands, and to him, that would be the right thing to do. So the fact that he cannot get back in, they're not reconciling, they're saying no to him. This is the only way where he can get back to, lo and behold, a nice path cleared for me so I can break through the clouds and I can get some improvement for myself. And then I'll wait for them to see what they think. Yeah, because they won't let me back in. If I do something that looks good on the surface, they can cut through all the clouds and break through that wall That wall will be crashed down and I have a path to get back to him. And that's the right thing to do. And I'm just going to wait for them to accept me back in, going, because the 3 of Wands goes into 4 of Wands, which is the family gathering and the family reunion. So he wants to, all right, they're not letting me. If I do this, then I can go back. So he wants in badly. Let's clarify that. 3 of Wands. Ooh, too many. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. There we go. And lo and behold, we have Meghan here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's saying, we don't have a place where we belong. I don't have a place where I belong. I know they won't have me. She's bitter and jealous. She's bitter and jealous with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's not down to earth, running into hard times. She's a bad partner. She's focused on greed, envy. She's very dependent on Harry. As we know, everybody says she's dependent on having the path cleared for her as well. And she cannot help other people. There is no peaceful abundance. She's not good at business. She cannot do RO. She cannot do a book. She cannot do podcasts. She cannot do Hollywood. More and more of Hollywood, I'm finding out on social media, more and more Hollywood people have really called her out on stages, trashing Meghan about what a horrible actress she is, and they are not going to embrace her. Hollywood has said no. Politics has said no. Everyone has said no. They know that she is just a very dark force, that she is a pentacle in reverse. So she is a very negative energy with that pentacle in reverse. She cannot build up a solid foundation for herself. She's not reliable, responsible. She cannot get contracts. She needs contracts. She needs other people's money, and she doesn't have it. She cannot do the slow and steady wins the race. Neither can Harry. They drop out. They're not hardworking. So that's back to, we just want to cherry pick what we want. Work and education in reverse. She did not finish college, just like Harry. Material world success and success driven only when it's other people's money, not my money. She's very unreliable, and she knows it. She knows deep down she needs other people to do it for her. And she just has not found her place in the world. So she's hoping that Harry can clear the path for her because it's sitting next to her. So it's true. If Harry can weasel in, then she thinks she can just slither back in at a later date. That's what they're hoping for, is so that she can slither back in. Let's clarify that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That wanted out. Whoa, where is it? Okay, you saw that. It is right there. What we have here is 2 of Swords upright. So with the 2 of Swords upright, it's a maybe decision. She's thinking maybe they'll take me back, but I'm going to be very guarded. She's hoping they'll say, okay, maybe, but everyone will be guarded. That it would be a radical decision. And she's withdrawn emotionally. She knows everyone's going to be withdrawn emotionally from her. And it's decision time. It's an intellectual conflict card. And, oh, that is a 5. Is that a 5? Oh, it's a 5, not a 2. See, this is where I need my glasses. Oh, wrong. Not 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. And I'm not starting this video over. I screw up sometimes. Here we go. And it's upright. It's war. It's war. Yeah, it's the war card. Go figure. So it isn't a debate. It's not the 2 of Swords debate of emotional wall of defense. Well, that'll happen too. But this comes afterwards. It goes from the 2 of Swords of an emotional wall of defense, weighing pros and cons. She knows she's preventing herself from moving on. Then it goes into 3 of Swords where she feels like, oh, I'm in pain. It's ongoing issues. And then it goes to 4 of Swords where she's defeated. And now it's wartime. Battle and betrayal. She feels so battled. She feels like everyone's against her. Everyone's against me. Will not back down. She will not back down. There's that tungsten energy. Nobody's giving in. And it's a pattern against other people, constantly against other people. Arguments being created. It's covert control. It's an opportunist. She's an opportunist. That's exactly what Jessica Mulrooney has said about Meghan, is that she's an absolute opportunist. So no, a lot of people are not. The bottom line is no. People don't want them. People simply don't want them. Or Meghan. They're not wanted. So it's war. It's war. It's absolute wartime. which after the wartime, with the 5 of Swords in the upright position, goes into the 6 of Swords, which is she wants to end the difficulty. If I can stir up shit, get them to respond to me, but they're not backing down. She will never back down. She will never back down, and she will always try to get them so that they need to do something or transition into something to appease her. She's so entitled with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Her entitlement's off the charts. Well, I don't have a place where I can go. It's wartime. You better accept me and end this difficulty right now. It's my rite of passage to have tried to have left and succeeded on my own, but I didn't. So now you're supposed to take me back. Back to petulant energy on the table, just like her husband. Yeah. And so this speech is not going to do anything. People see them for what they are. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Let's clarify that 5 of Swords. Yep. 7 of Cups in reverse. All the truth's coming out. So it's just fantasy. Back to what I was saying initially. It's the Moon card. Him doing a U-turn is nothing but sheer fantasy because all the secrets are coming out. Fantasy and reality is colliding. Meghan can't do anything right. And she likes to fantasize about getting it all. Like, I have so many cups to fill. There are so many choices that I have. It all depends on what cup I want to choose. There's good cups and there's greedy cups. According to her, because she likes to create war over jealousy and greed, for her, it's a bad cup. It's not a good cup. It's a very negative cup. And so negative that she's now been found out with that 7 of Cups in reverse. And she's exhausted. What are my options? Look at the pitiful face on him. All the cups are ahead of him, and hands are coming down, and they look like they're dead hands, clinging onto a blanket. The cups are all dried, you know, stuck in bed, miserable, in a very dark place. You know, what am I going to do? A very lost feeling, a very sick, depressed, crazy, doubting sanity, very fantasy driven, being told no. So this is like a narc collapse here of being told no. Harry's the same way. They're constantly being told no, so they got to pay for it. That wishful thinking's coming to a crash and burn of no. No, it's not going to happen. All truth's coming out. So they're hiding. They don't want to keep their truths out. They don't want the exposure of all her dark, greedy, self-serving past coming out of the skeleton closet, which probably there are multiple closets. You would have to like really padlock to keep all the skeletons in, and she's got multiple, and she doesn't want the skeletons coming out. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse has a lot of skeletons in her closet. And it's all coming out, which creates this war brain for her. And then Harry goes to war for her on her behalf because he's an idiot. He's an acorn brain. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups in reverse. So it goes back to nothing's going to succeed. Nothing's going to succeed because people know the truth about him. He could take that challenging test of the 7, but it's all fantasy. It's not going to happen. It's not going to do him any benefit. He's going to end up being, oh, that didn't work. Oh, I thought that would work, but it didn't work, Meg. We were fantasy thinking, oh, this is going to be great. We're going to have so many opportunities. If we do this, it's going to open up all the doors. There's going to be so many doors for us. No, there isn't. No doors will open for them. So it's just more wasted time. And then we have here 10 of Cups in reverse, shattered and broken. Yep, shattered and broken. 10 of Cups in reverse is complete failure of creating the perfect harmonious balance of a family dream being realized. That overall sense of satisfaction and security is not there. Achievements are not there. Emotional stability is not there. So they're both emotionally unstable and going crazy. So she's having a full collapse. So is Harry. They're both having a collapse moment. They don't have their happy ever after. Complete failure. They cannot find what they're looking for. Meghan cannot find what she's looking for. That's why it's war. That's why it's been like media war here. And that's why they pay for faux royal tours, faux trophies, faux speeches, to the point of paying for a presidential speech. Crazy. Crazy in the membrane here. Completely mentally insane. Going crazy, greedy, jealous, totally fantasy driven, realizing that she can't deal with reality, total divorce. This is also a divorce position. She doesn't want that on her head anymore. Babies in reverse. Where's your children? Where's the celebrations with the babies? There is no children to bring. Love is not flowing. It's just hatred, anger, jealousy, resentment. There is no emotional stability. She's unstable. Same with Harry. Total mental instability. There are no yellow roses here. There is nothing good going on. I'm trying to think with the color symbolism. Let's see. Colors. Yellow is caution from what I know. Yellow is high consciousness. Being consciously aware. She's not consciously even aware. She can't even consciously think of what she's doing. So that's a defense mechanism and her very reactive behavior to create war when she can't get what she wants and she's told no, and all her secrets. So she's in a very reactive mind space, and so is Harry. They're both in this very reactive mind space, which is very classic of a cluster B, and it's that negative reaction. So this is the back to their original plan. They have no plans. Otherwise, they'd try another plan. They've thrown enough spaghetti at the wall that nothing's sticking at this point. There is no spaghetti left. There's no sauce left. So they got to go back to the original plan. That's like the Three of Wands in reverse. Go back to the old plan, which is half in, half out. Not going to work. Not going to work. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's not going to work. People aren't going to like them. This whole speech isn't going to get them anywhere. It's going to feel like a financial loss. Emotional loss too, because I had the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I also have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So that is basically going emotionally broke and financially broke and energetically broke. And no creativity, abundance to go forward. It's just crashing down. 10 of Cups in reverse. And he's a fool. He's the fool in reverse that's run into a crisis mode. And there's no loyalty, so he's a traitor. Complete recklessness. He's got to reconsider and cover his ass. Cover up my ass mistakes because I'm irresponsible. I'm apathetic and everyone's criticizing me. And everyone's ostracizing my decisions because I thought I could have a fearless new beginning and a beginner's luck, and that I did it on free will, and the world would respect me and give me all that I want because of who I am. There's that thick entitlement. And he screwed up. He failed. They both failed. They thought they had that fearlessness in them, and it's a complete failure. And a lack of loyalty too. And there they are. They're paranoid, and they took the risk and lost. Yes, they did. Let's get to the center of the deck, and I'm done. And there's lots of cloudy skies there. And there's a sneaky fox. You could see right there. There is a sneaky fox right there on the card. And he doesn't have a path to go down. Look at that. It's all crumbling. Lots of dark clouds. When am I going to get out of this dark cloud? When is it going to end? I cannot deal with living under this dark cloud anymore. He hates the dark cloud that he's living under. He absolutely can't do it. So what we have here the 8 of Pentacles upright. Yep, he wants to save me. Let me travel in. Let me get out of the stormy waters and go back home. He wants to go back home. It's a rite of passage. I had a rite of passage here to do this. And then put me to work with the 8 of Pentacles. Put me to work. Give me more knowledge. I'm motivated now to do it. I'll get my skills on par. I'll fulfill the promises now. I will make progress. And I'm motivated now. I'm motivated now, but let me come in and let me be a working royal. That we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's full stop, no action, no change. He's emotionally depleted. He depletes everyone. And people don't want to see him in that position. And basically with the Knight of Cups is he's too fickle and you should not accept. He's basically an emotional nightmare with low emotional IQ, being refused. He's going to be refused. So whatever gains he's getting by these speeches is once again going to be a failure. It's really an attempt. It's part of the plan. It's part of his plot to get back in. It's why we're seeing this reading like this. He's just bad emotional news to be a working royal. to him to have to improve himself for Harry and Meghan is bad emotional news. Why? They get triggered because you're triggering me. It's an attack. To go into therapy for these types, it's an attack. They walk out of the office. They don't stay. They don't like staying. That's why he's been through therapy for so many years and nothing has worked, because it's everybody else's fault. It's not his fault. He's got arrested development with that Knight of Cups in reverse. He doesn't have empathy. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about other people. Just give me my rite of passage and let me be a working royal. He thinks it is his right to do it. And I don't care about you, and I don't care about what I've done. You're going to apologize to me, and I don't care what I've done because I lack empathy, but you're supposed to allow me back in. He's just nothing but bad emotional news. The people are going to know it. This will not save him. It's a no. Just because he's a prince, he thinks it's his rite of passage to get whatever jobs, acting like he's a master, he's a boss, he's got this hard won knowledge now. But really, he doesn't. He learned a little bit of a lesson. He cannot be without them, but he still doesn't have the emotional IQ or the empathy or the concern for them. He doesn't have the affection. The affections are not even swaying at this point. The affections are shut down. And he's also not romantically feeling any romance with Meghan. There's no romance. He also cannot find a new romance. What woman's going to want him? If he tries to court someone, who's going to want him? That 4 is in reverse. He's too unstable. No woman's going to want him and turn him down because he's an emotional nightmare. He's a little boy. Any proposals he makes to a woman is going to be denied. Most women should say no to him because he's not capable with that 4 in reverse. He doesn't have the resilience, the stability, the security, the practicality, the solid foundation. He cannot handle it emotionally, and they're both falling apart. This is totally plotting to get back in by using the speech and a paid presidential writer to do the job for them, to make them look good so they can glow up and say, see, look how good we did. But they really don't care. Neither one of them care at all. So Harry really has not gone back to any of that loving feelings just yet. It's just not there. He's gone really dark. He's a very dark individual, not capable. All right, you guys, till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.